You know, I've heard this so many times. After 70, what's the point in changing anything? But the truth is, it's the small, quiet things we do each morning that shape how we feel today and how long we'll be here tomorrow. Morning isn't just the start of your day. It's a gentle window to take care of your body, your mind, and your heart. Let me share with you 6 morning habits that might just help you live past 90. Let's start with something incredibly simple, but often overlooked. Drinking warm lemon water right after you wake up. After a night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated, and your digestive system is slow to wake. Especially as we get older, our cells don't bounce back as quickly without a little help. A glass of warm water with lemon gets your digestion moving, flushes out toxins, and gives your liver a gentle nudge to start the day right. I remember working with a lovely woman named Mary, 71, from Richmond, Virginia. She used to tell me, "Every morning I feel stiff and sluggish, like I need a tow truck just to sit up." She didn't think much of it. It just felt like getting older. One day during a checkup, we talked about how she starts her day. No water, no breakfast, just coffee. So I suggested trying something light, a glass of warm water with lemon before anything else. "That's it?" she laughed. But 2 weeks later, she called me and said, "I don't know what's in that lemon, but I feel cleaner inside, like I woke my body up." She had more energy in the mornings, her digestion was better, and even her joint stiffness was easing. That one small change started a ripple effect for her. What helps many older adults is starting their day with 1 cup of warm water, just body temperature, with a slice or squeeze of fresh lemon. It's easy on the stomach, refreshing, and helps set a healthy rhythm from the very first minute. Your first sip in the morning doesn't just hydrate your body, it reminds you that you're still here, still choosing to care for yourself. And every time you choose to care, your body notices and thanks you. The second habit I often recommend sounds almost too easy to matter, but it truly does. Gentle stretching before you even get out of bed. As we age, our circulation slows down overnight, our joints become a bit more stubborn, and getting out of bed too quickly can lead to stiffness, dizziness, or even a fall. A few slow, thoughtful stretches in bed can ease your body awake, improve flexibility, and boost blood flow, without ever needing to put your feet on the floor first. I remember Mr. Frank, a 76-year-old retired truck driver from Duluth, Minnesota. He had survived a mild heart attack and was afraid to push his body afterward. "I feel like my body's a box of rusty hinges," he once told me with a chuckle. At his rehab appointment, I introduced him to something I call the wake-up. Stretch, just a slow raising of the arms, gentle ankle circles, pulling knees up one at a time while lying on the back. Nothing fast, nothing fancy, just motion, breath, and presence. A few weeks later, he told me, "You know what? I don't groan when I stand up anymore." That's a win in my book. He also mentioned feeling more confident moving around his home. And that's the kind of independence we all want to preserve. One of the easiest ways to help your body wake up is to stay under the covers for just 2 extra minutes and stretch. Start with a deep breath. Raise your arms overhead, roll your ankles, bend your knees. Listen to your body. Move gently. Even the smallest stretch is a way of telling your muscles, you're still needed, you still matter. And that message carries more power than you might think. Here's another habit that often surprises people with how much it can improve their health. Spending just 10 minutes outside in the morning. Getting natural light on your face early in the day isn't just pleasant. It plays a vital role in your body's internal clock, sleep quality, and even your mood. As we get older, many of us stay indoors more, and that can quietly lead to vitamin D deficiency, fatigue, and even feelings of sadness or isolation. I think about Louise, 69, from Tucson, Arizona. She came to one of my wellness classes and shared that she was having trouble sleeping and feeling low, even though her health was otherwise fine. "I'm retired," she said, "and sometimes I don't step outside at all till late afternoon." I suggested she start sitting on her porch each morning for just 10 minutes with her tea. The next month, she told me she was falling asleep faster, waking up less during the night and feeling more motivated to stay active during the day. She even began walking a few blocks each morning just because it felt good. It all started with that tiny commitment to morning light. One of the simplest ways to help your body and mind is to sit by a window or step outside for a few minutes right after waking. Let your skin feel the morning air. Let your eyes take in the natural light. Even on cloudy days, it makes a difference. The sun reminds us that every day is a fresh start. Just a few quiet minutes outside can give your heart, your brain, and your spirit a gentle lift, and that can shape the whole day. Something else I always tell my older clients: don't skip breakfast and make it count. After 60, your body processes food differently. Muscle mass naturally decreases, digestion slows, and blood sugar becomes harder to regulate. Starting your morning with the right kind of meal, something with fiber and protein, can give you steady energy, protect your heart, and even help prevent falls or fatigue later in the day. Let me tell you about Robert, an 80-year-old former teacher from Austin, Texas. He used to start his day with coffee and a donut, if anything at all. "It's quick, it's easy, and I'm not that hungry anyway," he said. But he also mentioned feeling dizzy mid-morning and napping more than he wanted to. We had a heart-to-heart, and I suggested he try something different: steel-cut oats with a few walnuts and a dollop of Greek yogurt. Simple, warm, nourishing. A month later, Robert looked lighter somehow, not just physically but mentally. "I don't crash at 11 a.m. anymore," he told me, "and I don't feel like I'm dragging myself through the day." That small shift changed the rhythm of his mornings. What helps many people is a breakfast that combines something hearty, like eggs or oatmeal, with something fresh, like fruit or berries, and a little healthy fat, like nuts or yogurt. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs to feed your body with kindness. Your body deserves a calm, steady start to the day. A good breakfast is like a handshake with your future. It says, "I'm showing up, I'm taking care." And that feeling every morning is powerful. Another habit that may seem small but carries big emotional weight is this: take a moment each morning to name 3 things you're grateful for. As we get older, it's easy to focus on what we've lost: people, energy, routines. But when we practice gratitude, even in quiet, private ways, it helps shift our minds away from fear and back toward hope. And hope, believe it or not, is a real source of strength for the body. I'll never forget Janet, 85, from Trenton, New Jersey. She had recently moved into assisted living and felt, as she put it, forgotten. One morning during our wellness group, we each shared 3 small things we were thankful for. She hesitated, then softly said, "The sunlight through my window, the nurse who braided my hair, and the fact that I still remember my husband's laugh." Her voice cracked, but her smile grew. That became her new morning ritual. She told me later, "I start my day now by saying thank you, even if it's just to the sky." And that shift, it softened her anxiety. It gave her peace. What often helps is writing down, or even quietly thinking of, 3 simple things you're thankful for right after waking up. They don't have to be big: your cozy blanket, your favorite mug, the voice of someone you love. Gratitude is like a gentle light that you turn on inside your heart. It doesn't fix everything, but it makes the room feel warmer, and that warmth is worth waking up for. Here's one last habit I recommend often, and it's one of the most grounding. Take a moment in the morning to write down, or simply think through, a soft plan for your day. Not a strict schedule, not a to-do list with pressure behind it, just a few gentle intentions. As we grow older, the days can start to blur together, and without small goals or touch points, it's easy to feel like time is slipping away. A simple plan can give shape to your day and a sense of purpose to your morning. I remember Thomas, 73, from Springfield, Illinois. After he retired, he told me, "Some mornings I wake up and think, what's the point of getting up?" That hit me hard. We talked about making tiny daily plans, nothing overwhelming, just 3 things: water the plants, call his sister, read a chapter of a book. After a week, he said, "I feel like I'm steering the ship again." It wasn't about productivity, it was about belonging to the day. And that gave him a quiet kind of joy. What helps many folks is writing down or saying out loud 2 or 3 things they'd like to do today, like take a short walk, make lunch from scratch, or listen to music I love. It doesn't need to be big. It just needs to be yours. A day with direction, even the simplest kind, tells your heart, this life is still yours. You don't need to fill every minute. Just touch the day with intention and let it touch you back. If even one of these habits spoke to your heart, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Which one feels doable for you? Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. We've got more warm, helpful tips coming your way. And please remember, you are not alone. You are stronger than you think. And life still has beautiful mornings waiting for you, one gentle habit at a time.